Practical nutrition advice is rarely part of medical training, but physicians are often the first people patients go to for dietary advice. When I started focusing on nutrition, I quickly realized that we can't just teach children themselves how to eat better. We have to really teach the whole family. We have a tradition of partnering with medical practices in our local community, some of which are pediatricians, but others serve adult patients. And because we have a family approach, a lot of the content on our website and in our programming is really relevant to those patients. Our team is so energized by going to national meetings and meeting other professionals and learning about what their needs are and being able to offer them a toolbox of resources and experience that they can then take home and apply to their patients in their own practice in their own communities. So it's really exciting to be able to offer pediatricians anticipatory guidance in the form of handouts. We worked really hard on key handouts at developmental visits during the first 2 years of life. And that really helps the pediatrician to focus on feeding as a developmental process and give parents that proactive approach to feeding.
I think nutrition is one of the most important things that we can deal with as pediatricians because we're all about trying to maintain health and looking at not only are we dealing with the child, in the time that we take care of them, but their whole lifetime. The habits that they're going to need for their whole life are pretty much made during the time that we're taking care of them. It helps in so many ways to have the Dr. Yum resources. I use the Meal-O-Matic part of the website a lot. I show a lot of moms that when they're talking about how stressed out they are when they get home at the end of a day. They don't know what to make, and the website is so beautiful and so easy to use. Once they look at it, they really get into it, and they tend to go back to it again and again.
When we talk about the resources we have available to talk about diet, the Dr. Yum website has been really sort of a godsend in that sense. I can pull it up right in front of them. We have computers in all of our patient rooms and help them navigate and just go to the nutrition aspect of it and what are the things that they like, they don't like. The recipes that we find on the Dr. Yum website, they're organized in such a way that they can incorporate into various chronic diseases, whether it be diabetes or heart failure or celiac disease, and there are various tags that are on there for healthy high calorie, gluten sensitivity, healthy heart diets. So our patients, and we see a gamut of all adult patients, so they can be in their 20s and they can be up into their 80s, and they can have these various chronic ailments, and they can sort of pick and choose, what fits their medical condition with their cancer condition as well.
If pediatricians and other providers can have that toolbox and share it and not have to recreate it, it just makes it easier and more accessible for those providers.